Hello my friends, and welcome to another exciting episode of Hunting Rocks. As always, I'm your hunting guide, Jeff. And here in just a couple minutes, I'm going to be going up that way. That's the Royal Peacock Opal Mine, and I'm going to be digging some opals. With any luck today, I'll find some good ones. I was here last year, and I love the place, so I had to come back and see what I could do. And you know, the scenery's not that bad either. Let me show you guys what it looks like out here. It's just as beautiful as it can be all the way around. And what's really cool is this place is practically an oasis. There's free camping out here. Royal Peacock does have campgrounds with flushable toilets and cabins you can rent. And honestly, it's just some of the most beautiful scenery in the world. Royal Peacock. All right, my friends, here is my digging spot. I'm gonna start down low in the ground here, and I'm gonna work my way up. But I have a good feeling about this area right through here. For digging, I've got my regular old rock hammer. I got my little shovel. I also have a big shovel. They have big shovels for you if you need them. Gloves, very important, did not do that last year. And my little mattock. So we will be good to go. I got water to soak my opals in, because whenever they come out of here, they're still wet, and you got to keep them wet. Otherwise, they'll crack, or they can crack. So that's enough talking. Let's get to digging. All right, you guys, no opal yet, but I am in a good sign here. I got some ash wood right here. This is wood that has not petrified, and it's a couple million years old. There are no trees around here. These were trees that were pushed down whenever the volcano went off, and all this ash layer came in. And that ash layer, sorry, I'm out of breath. We're up here a little high. That ash layer is what gives us the opal as the minerals sink into it. So, with any luck, your old buddy Jeff will get into some seriously good opals today. And I think it's going to happen. And when it does, I'll show you guys. Alright guys, there we go. Nice little piece of opalized wood. Into the bucket it goes. Gonna throw some water in there with it. It's not a great looking piece, but I'm on a piece, so hopefully there's more out here. Alright guys, just pulled that out of the ground. Let's see if I can get this in the sun and looking good. It is slightly opalized, not complete. So, mostly petrified stick, but very cool. This one did petrify. That's a good sign. Petrification means that the minerals are getting in there, and if the minerals are getting in there, that means that maybe with luck we'll get some opal. Alright, you guys, you see that? Look at that. Ooh, gotta get that out real careful. I don't know how good that's gonna be. It looks like a pretty good sized chunk of opal. Alright, let me get some tools. Let me do a little gentle work on that. That's awesome. That is a beautiful, beautiful white opal right there. I'll be right back. All right, it is out, and it does have some color. Into the water it goes, sploosh, and that's a good sign. That's like the third or fourth piece of opal I've pulled out here. That was one of the prettiest. We're gonna get back to working this ball. Ain't no sense in going all the way up there. Actually, it's not that tall. If I stood up, it's maybe about 3 inches taller than me. You just want to make sure you don't get any overburden, because the last thing you want to be doing is going like this and seeing that above your head, because that's how you get crushed. All right, you guys, look at that. I'm definitely getting the opal now. This is a good spot. Gonna have to start digging a little more careful, a little slower, not try to break the opal. I'd like big full pieces. Now, it looks good. There's no promise it is, but I got high hopes that it is. And let's hope we get a big old silly looking tree. Oh wait, I just saw this on the wall. Oh no, I dropped it. I just lost a piece of opal, guys. I just did that live on camera for you. What the crap, Jeff? Okay, well, you know what? I'll find it later. It wasn't meant to be mine. I'm getting opal all through here. So let's get to digging. Almost messed up, guys. I almost threw that piece out. It's a piece of opal. A little rough looking, but a little polishing. It'll be just fine. That's the black opal. Had a little bit of color in it. And yeah, I'm just going to keep working right through here. Still working in the same place. Getting into that color. Show me the shiny, baby. And this here, guys, is probably why I'm having such good finds. As you can see, I'm in a pocket right now of volcanic ash. Now, as the water, rain, and all that good jazz leak through that volcanic ash, takes out all the pretty little minerals, and it puts them into any of the wood that was down there. So I had layer wood up here. I got the volcanic ash, and I'm starting to find opal around it. This is really good. This makes me happy. I might move up on the wall a little bit, but right now I'm just killing it down here. So may as well stay where the getting's good. I will get to the wall at some point today. I mean, I've got all day, and well, I'll be here for another probably 7 hours. Well, it's starting to opalize in the middle, not on the outside. Sadly, I don't think this is a piece of opal, but I'm going to keep digging it because it goes that way. There's a piece of opal right there. I'm not going to lose it with my finger. I'm going to dig around it. But we've got a tree here. That's what gives us the opal. So let's keep going. In fact, as you can see, it's less mineralized there. And the part I popped out is more mineralized. So that's good. That's good. We're definitely in the right area. That was near that pocket, which is over here. So if we keep going back, hopefully there's more tree back there, more tree, more opal. That's the plan anyhow. Well, hi there, little baby opal. Where's your grandpa at? Are they in there still? All right, well, I'm going to put you in a bucket of water so you stay safe. And then I'm going to go find the rest of your family. Fly, you going to help me? Probably not. Remember, guys, when mining, never hurts to talk to your minerals. Never hurts to talk to the bugs and animals around you. Maybe they'll help you out if you're really cool to them. All right, guys, check that out. Got myself a little bit of color right there. Gonna pop that little opal out. At least it looks little. It might be bigger than it looks. Who knows? Let's find out here in a second. Well, guys, there was a piece I had to check on. Though it looks like an opal, that's not actually an opal. That's just a piece of chert. They've got a whole bunch of different looking chert up here than what I got back home. And it can fool you, especially if you're not used to the stuff. I'm used to really old chert. This stuff's only like 3 to 4 million years old. So yeah, just baby. And that's what I was looking at over here. I decided to stand up away from the hole for a second and take a break. And it came right out of there. Still pretty cool. I might take it home. I don't know. All right, back into the hole. Can't find opals unless you're digging. Well, that's not true. Sometimes you can get lucky and find them on the ground. But you usually find your best ones digging. All right, you guys, I've been following a stick that's going along. And check this out. Check that out. It's got some beautiful opalization on it. Dark on the back. That makes me happy. I'm going to keep coming this way. That stick continues to run. There's some more of it. And yeah, I'm going to keep digging that way. See what we got. All right, my friends, there we are. We are getting into it. It is starting to opalize up nicely. It's getting hard. I'm going to have to be careful digging it because I did crack it a little bit. That's all right. I'll get this cracked part out. Oh yeah, look at that. That's going to fire up nicely. Let me get that in some water. Keep digging this way. We got a branch. Love it. Okay guys, it snapped on me again, but that's okay, because right now I have this, that and it keeps going, and it looks like, well, I can't tell if it's getting bigger or smaller, but it keeps going that way. So I'm gonna keep digging this way. I'll dig clear under the mountain if I have to. Well, I'll have to take that down, of course, but sorry, I'm rambling. This is very cool. Let me get this a little wet for you guys real quick. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. Oh, that's gonna have, get off of me, bug. That's gonna have some beautiful color in it. That's gonna fire up like nobody's business. And that, yeah, that's petrified. That's awesome. All right. What do you think, little bug? Okay, back to digging. Holy cow, you guys. So I'm still digging on this thing. And I dug a little more, and I had another snap. Let me pull it out and show you. And there we are. This is a little less opalized, but it is still opal. Let's see what happens as I continue to go this way. This thing's, it's got to be over a foot long. I mean, easy. Because that's the third piece I have about this length. Yeah, this is a big old stick, and it's yeah, that's opal. All right, well, let's keep digging. Well, guys, I'm coming to the end of it, and I don't think this part has completely opalized. Looks like I'm going back into regular old wood again. Got a little opalization on it, but not much. There's its bark, if I can get that out the ground. But that's another fine looking piece. Oop, which I just dropped. There we go. Toss that in the bucket. Now, if it's still wood, you don't want to put it into the bucket of water, because if you put it into the water, it will the wood will expand and it will pop. It is legit old enough to be petrified wood. However, it never petrified, so it's kind of interesting. That looks like some stuff there too. Okay, Mr. Wasp, or whatever the heck you are, I'm going to be digging in this hole, so you need to move. Ooh, look at that, you guys. Nice. There's some more of it down here too. Okay, that's the back part of that. That was like that in the wall, or like that. Somehow like that. Anyhow, that's not the important thing. The important thing is that is a nice looking opal. All right, we're getting close to the end of the day, so let's hurry up, dig as hard as we can what we got left in us, which isn't much, and see if we can find one more great big opal. I'm hoping we can. Guys, look at the size of that thing. Holy cow. And there's more of it in the wall. And that is some crazy looking plant material right there. That's pretty cool. All right, well, I got a little while to dig still, so we're gonna get this knocked out, see if it's got any frinds in there, into the bucket of water. And yeah, we're gonna do a little more of this. This has been a very, very good hole for me today. I cannot complain. I haven't really moved, except for whenever I went down there and just knocked some stuff down for the heck of it, because I'm destructive. I'm sorry. But there's some opal there. Oh, yeah, that's opal right there. Okay, yep, That's where that came out of. We're going to get this, we're going to get that, we're going to check over that wall, and I'll be back to you. Guys, I hope you can see the color in that. And it's right there. That is a big, beautiful chunk of opal. With any luck, maybe that'll have paid for the trip. All right, my friends, I had to take a little break because my phone overheated. But when I got back, I decided to do some work, and let's take a look at that. That is a glassy opal. Holy cow. Okay, well, that's coming out. Well, there you have it, my friends. My day of digging. I was deep, I filled in, got deep again, dug all the way to the face, had to stop because of overhangs. Found some great opals, and just all in all had a great time. I cannot recommend Royal Peacock enough. It's 190 to dig the bank. You're not guaranteed to find opals. 75 to dig tailings. I've yet to do that. And well, it seems a little expensive, I know, for most of you. $190. It's not a small amount. Here's the thing. High risk, high reward. With the opals I found today, cleaned up, I should have no problem paying for this day of mining. And maybe a little extra. So, if you want opals, want to come out and have some fun, come on out. Come early in the year, I heard, because in about a couple weeks it's going to be like 95 degrees and it'll be warm. Remember your sunscreen. You will get sunburned up here. And lots and lots and lots of water. Anywho, you guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys once I get back to St. Louis, which still a couple days out. But for you, boom, I'm back. All right, my friends, that was Royal Peacock Opal Mine. I love going to Royal Peacock Opal Mine. It's a little costly. It's definitely it's in the higher end of places I do. It's $190 to dig into the wall, $75 to dig in the tailings piles. So probably not a family destination, but if you guys are big into rocks, then definitely go do it. But that's enough of that. I'm back in St. Louis, as you can see. Let's take a look at what I found. So okay, I'm going to pour these out here, dust this off a little bit. They are in water because you have to keep these opals wet. I'll show you the trick to drying them out so you can work with them. But here are some of my extraordinarily good pieces. That one has a little bit of fire in it, not terribly too much. And these will fire up, of course, over time. I do have some really pretty clear. This one's got a little fire going on. Of course, this one, which that is opalized petrified wood, the opals across the top there. The same with this piece. That's just opal right up here. Of course, that's the petrified wood. This does need cleaned up a little more. Some of that's common opal on there. This is probably one of my best pieces of the day. That is some nice, almost clear opal. A little cloudy, not horrible. But my best piece, and I hope it shows up. This one, it's so hard to tell if it's on camera, but this one definitely has fire in it. And another little flat piece like that. Of course, this little one that does have some fire in it also. Alright guys, and now the trick for getting these to where they are dried out slowly enough that you can work with them. So what I'm going to do is take these two rags here and I'm just going to soak them down with water. I'll actually have to put a little more water on them than that. Let me just put them in here so they soak properly. And let those soak up the water as such. We're going to open up our Ziploc bag here, doing this one-handed. Then I will put the stones into the bag and those towels. Give me 1 second to do that. All right, they are on top of the first towel. I'll throw the second towel in there, and you'll notice I am not wringing these out. They go in like so. Cover up your opals, or as close as you can. Do not wring them out. In fact, I'm going to pour the last of this water in here. Make sure there's no opals in it. Next thing we're going to do is seal this bag. Give it a little, seal it completely. Make sure it's all sealed up. Little air in it. Now this is going to go into my closet, and I will forget about it for a year or so. And once this is dried out, we'll have opals that we can work with. All right, so I set them up here on my Dune Buggy Challenge. Haven't played with that in a couple of years, but I do like slot cars. But anyhow, gonna set that up there. The bag is sealed. Just let it do its thing. Is it a slow process? Yes, it's very slow, but the payoff can be very much worth it. Some of those opals, if I'm lucky, if they fire up enough, if they're clear enough, which a lot of them are, I might have actually paid for that day of digging with just those little ones. Now, some people find great big ones. You know 100% that they have paid for, well, a year of digging. So yeah, Royal Peacock Opal Mine. Go out there, check it out. You know, it's big risk, but big risk comes bigger reward. And it's a lot of fun. Well, guys, that's the video for the week. Hope you enjoyed it. Hamilton, stop licking my ear. Hamilton hopes you enjoyed it. Yeah, he's my buddy. I love you, Hamilton. And as always, guys, we hope we can get a like, share, and subscribe. Hamilton, you're shedding like crazy. That's not snow, guys. That's his fuzz. But as always, thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you next time we're out hunting rocks. Have a good one, everybody. Bye. Dude, you left without saying bye. He's so rude sometimes.